Remarkable this. England's top football clubs, and I mean top, are using this facility now to coach. This isn't gameplay, Andy. This is genuine coaching technology.
Yeah,
remarkable. And one of the boffins, is that the right word, I wonder?
I think boffin, yes, in this case.
Behind this is Andy Etches, the co-founder and sports director of Rezzil, the company providing it. Andy, how are you?
Hi, Andy.
Thank you. How are you? Good to meet you.
Yeah, very, very impressed, Andy. This looks extraordinary. What's the seed of the idea, and who's involved now?
So it's myself and my two fellow co-founders, Gareth and Adam. And Adam and Gaz basically put together the platform a couple of years ago. And we've all worked together to basically turn it into what it is now, which is an elite training tool that's used by probably some of the world's leading clubs.
Andy, I was telling Richard, I had one of these on about 2 years ago.
Yes, yeah.
And tried it. It was one that was like a basic training session. It was like shooting practice with the goal there, same sort of thing, in a confined area that could use it. So I'm guessing it's moved on now, and you can take far more than just a training session. You can implement what natural players who are playing now.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I think it's probably light years ahead of what you might have tried a couple of years ago. What we've done now is something where you can actually you get the impression of feeling the ball. You move naturally. You can put spin on the ball inside of your boot, the outside of your boot. You can basically have the same kind of dexterous control that you would have of a real ball. It's phenomenally addictive. It's really beneficial as well.
You mentioned the football there, Andy. When I tried this on, the one I tried on, there was no feeling of the ball hitting your foot or controlling it on your chest. Do you get a feeling of it doing that now? So
we use a couple of tricks on basically a couple of brain tricks using audio and visual that basically give you the sense of feeling.
Incredible.
It's very bizarre. Unless you experience it, it's really hard to explain.
Yeah.
But there's a kit just around the corner from you actually. It's Aspire in Dover if you want to go try one out.
So who's using it, Andy?
So we've got 4 of the top 6 clubs in the Premier League using it. We've got a couple of clubs in the US, in the MLS. Obviously, everyone's quite secretive and quite prohibitive about what we're allowed to say, but there's various different uses, from first team to academy to medicals.
Wow.
So there's a team at the top of the Premier League, or near the top of the Premier League, who've been using the kit for injury development of players who've been out for long terms, basically making sure their neuroplasticity stays with them, and that they can feel an engagement with the ball, which obviously I'm sure you'll know, Andy, is damaging. If you're out for long-term injury, you want to feel the ball, you want to get involved, you want to be moving around and engaging. It's really powerful in that way.
And are we hearing correctly, Andy, that it is an instrument that can also diagnose head injury?
Yeah, so we're currently obviously been in the press quite a lot this week with regards to concussion protocols and things like that. We're developing several tools that help identify and look at the early signs of brain injury and obviously look at recovery programs as well to bring people back.
So what size, I mean, what kind of room, what kind of space do you need to put a session on like this?
So we can basically scale up from 3 metres by 3 metres all the way up to 10 metres by 10 metres with a wireless headset.
Ah,
and you genuinely can join, match play as well?
Yes, yeah. So the screen over to on my left shoulder, or right shoulder, it is on your side. It's currently showing an analysis game of your Champions League game. So what we can do there is we can look at a moment from the game, take a viewpoint of a player's actual perspective, what they were looking at that moment in time. It gives us a different way to analyse the game that's just a little bit more in depth than traditional video.
Fantastic.
Absolutely love it, Andy. Sensational. Really good of you to talk to us, and good luck with it all.
Yeah, Andy, 2 years ago I thought it might be good. I now wish I'd known your number 2 years ago.
Yeah, well, you're more than welcome to try it. Give it a shout.
When I'm back, Andy, I'll give you a call, definitely.
Great to talk. Thanks, Andy.
Thanks,
Andy Etches, co-founder of Rezzil, which is the company providing that extraordinary technology.
I actually thought it would be, I said to you, I thought it would be brilliant for academies. I thought it would be sensationally
first
good.
Teams, four of the
I
top
know.
6.
Now, that I was a bit less sure of when I was asked, do you think first teams will use it? And I thought, maybe. But I thought where academies and under-21 players and under-23s go, I thought it would be a huge, massive aid. It's actually become better than that.
Everton play Burnley Friday night, gets our penultimate match day.